Hello, this is Superintendent of Schools Mark Rollefson. The School District of Jefferson is fortunate to offer outstanding programs for kids that provide them with the necessary skills for a successful future. Jefferson, like most school districts in Wisconsin, face financial challenges. The purpose of this presentation is to offer general information regarding our operational referendum that is scheduled for November 6, 2018. Our current referendum of $775,000 per year for 3 years ends this coming June of 2019. Public school funding has changed over the past several years as the state of Wisconsin has limited the amount of financial resources that we have available to educate our children. The burden of financing public schools has shifted from the state of Wisconsin to our local communities. With the freeze to the state revenue limit funding for public education, communities have been forced to make difficult decisions related to balancing school budgets. The decision that needs to be made is to either reduce programs and opportunities to kids or ask the public to vote on increasing the amount of revenue a school district can levy. This has been referred to as budget by referendum and has become the new method of funding public education in Wisconsin. As you can see, several of our neighbors have passed operational referendums over the past several years. Many other school districts throughout the state will also be holding referendums in 2018-2019. As you can see, some of our neighboring school districts will also be on the November 6th ballot. If we expect to offer comparable programs to our neighbors, it is essential to pass an operations referendum. The School District of Jefferson has a history of being very frugal and responsible with taxpayer money. As you can see from this graphic, we spend far less per student than the vast majority of our neighbors. Competing with them is very difficult to do when other districts are spending up to 11% more per student. I'd like to be very clear and emphasize that this referendum is to maintain our current educational programs. Once again, our community has a choice to make. Do we invest in our local schools through an operational referendum? If the referendum fails, the result will be significant reductions of staff and elimination of programs. You can see from these two slides that much of our program will be affected and everyone will feel the pain. These are cuts that would occur over the course of 4 years. A failed referendum will result in the elimination of the automotive program, agriculture program, FACE program, Latin, psychology, and middle school technology education. A failed referendum will result in the reduction of high school technology education, social studies, math, science, and language arts offerings, and AP course offerings. A failed referendum will result in the reduction or elimination of fifth grade band. A failed referendum will result in increased class sizes in all 5 buildings, East, West, Sullivan, Middle School, and High School. These reductions would represent a significant loss of opportunities for our children. A failed referendum will negatively influence our ability to properly develop a strong workforce as our community tries to attract businesses and industry to this region. In 1 year, our high school technology education program increased from 130 students to 260 students. Soon-to-be graduates recognize that many high-paying jobs in our region waiting to hire these students. Parents have a choice to send their children to any school within the state of Wisconsin. Jefferson schools have seen a 36% increase in open enrollment, meaning more families are choosing our schools. We receive from the state of Wisconsin about $7,000 per year per student. An elimination of a program such as agriculture or technology education also likely results in students choosing other neighboring school districts, thereby reducing our budget even more so through open enrollment. Our community has been very proud of our AP course offerings with 18 college-level courses at Jefferson High School. Hundreds of students graduate from JHS with significant college credits to their name, not only saving their family tuition dollars, but better preparing them for successful college experiences. A failed referendum will negatively impact these opportunities. Robert W. Baird studied the school district of Jefferson and contended that within 4 school years, we will be under budget by an estimated $3.1 million and that this trend will continue thereafter. To reach that $3.1 million shortfall, the referendum seeks to incrementally increase the amount we can levy. The November 6th referendum, if passed, would allow the district to levy up to $775,000 for the 2019-2020 school year. For the next 3 years, this would increase by an additional $775,000 per year. In the 4th year and each year thereafter, this would be capped at up to $3.1 million per year. Please notice that the wording on the ballot includes the words up to. Those two little words of up to provided our school board the authority last school year to levy less dollars from local taxpayers. We did not use what we did not need. This chart represents the cost of an approved referendum as it relates to each individual's local property tax. As you can see, the tax impact on a home valued at $100,000 would decrease by an estimated $70 for the 2019-2020 school year. The tax impact on the same home would decrease by $27 for the following school year. These 2 years combined would be a decrease in property taxes of $97. This same household would experience an estimated increase of $19, $36, and $20 for years 3, 4, and 5 respectively. If the referendum passes and a homeowner sets aside the money saved due to the decreases in taxes for the first 2 years, these saved dollars are estimated to be enough to pay the following 3 years plus. For more information regarding the referendum, please visit our website or attend a community forum. We will host 2 community forums on October 17th and October 24th at 7:00 p.m. in the high school auditorium. Feel free to contact me with any questions or concerns. Please exercise your right to vote on November 6th, 2018. We believe strong schools are the key to attracting families and businesses to our community, and they are an essential part of our quality of life within our community. Keeping our schools strong also strengthens our future workforce and empowers the successes of our students. Strong schools, strong community, a win-win. Thank you for listening.